All right, I want to talk for a minute here about inserts, and this can help you get reviews, which is, as we know, important for a new listing. So it's a follow-on from the lesson about using Feedback Genius. And an insert is basically a piece of paper that you put inside the packaging. So like a leaflet, but it doesn't have to be professionally designed or anything like that. But it goes inside the packaging, and we can use this to ask for a review. So let's take a look at a comparison of using email, so either via Feedback Genius, or you can do it manually, or using an insert. Now, the advantages of using Feedback Genius or sending manual emails is that it's easy, it's completely free, and the customer has a link to click on, which is always an advantage. Now, the disadvantages, though, is that many customers have now opted out from receiving emails from sellers. And in fact, this percentage of customers who have opted out has been increasing over the last few months because Amazon has made it a lot more easier. So they've made the opt-out link and the place to opt out, they've made that a lot more prominent for customers. So now we're looking at as much as maybe 35% of customers, even 40% of customers who have opted out from receiving seller emails. So what that means is when you are sending emails through the system, whether that is using Feedback Genius automatically or if you're doing it manually, if you don't have a professional seller account, well, a lot of your customers are not going to receive those emails. And of the ones that do, as we all know, we don't open all of our emails. So if we see emails coming from sellers on Amazon, there's a good chance we might not open them if we don't think they're important. Now let's compare that to putting an insert inside the product packaging. The advantage is that every single customer is going to receive it. And you can also use the insert for additional purposes. So the insert doesn't need to be just about asking for a review. You can and should thank the customer for their order. You could promote other products. So when you start to expand, and if you have related or complementary products, you could promote those as well on the insert. And you could, if you have your own website or you're planning to have your own website, you can also use the insert to direct your customers to your website and sign up for your email list. Maybe that could be in return for discounts, coupon codes, that kind of thing. The disadvantages of using inserts is there is clearly more effort involved and it's not free. Now, it doesn't need to cost a lot, but it's still not free. What I would advise if you are thinking about using inserts, and I know that a lot of students do because there are questions about this coming up from time to time on the Q&A board. If you are, then I advise you to do both because one is not exclusive of the other. If you are using inserts, there's also nothing to stop you sending emails as well. Now, as far as your inserts are concerned, the best size is normally going to be A5 or A6. A4 is going to be normally too big. Of course, it depends on the size of the package of your product, but in most cases, A5 or A6 is going to be suitable. And you can get these printed out very cheaply online. It really doesn't cost very much. I know here in Ireland that I can order 500 A5s or A6s, A5s even, for about €30, and that includes the postage as well. So it's not mega expensive. Of course, if you are not prepping your own products, if you are paying to have your products prepped, then you would have to send those inserts to whoever is prepping for you. And of course, that is going to add to your prep costs. Another option, of course, for creating these inserts is to print your own. Now, when it comes to putting the link on the insert, so you want your customers to go to your listing on Amazon and review your product, but you don't want to put this great big long link because they're not able to click on it. They have to type this into their browser. So use a link shortener. The one I recommend is bit.ly.com. It's free. You can do two things with it. You can either create a bit.ly short link, and if you do that, you can customize what comes after the /. For example, if I was selling something called Pocket Pirate, whatever that might be, then I could have bit.ly /Pocket Pirate, providing nobody else is using that exact same URL. Or you can have the Amazon short link, which is the amzn.to /, but if you do that, you cannot have your own customized wording after the /. Now, personally, of the two, I prefer using the bit.ly and be able to customize what comes after the /. Now, here's an example of what you could put on an insert. Thank you for your order, and don't be afraid to use emojis, by the way. There's nothing wrong with that. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to send us a message on Amazon. If you can spare 2 minutes to post a review, we would very much appreciate it. And then your shortened link, and then kind regards and your seller name. And I definitely advise to use a friendly tone because you are appealing to this customer to actually go online, to take time to go and do this. So using a friendly tone is definitely beneficial for this kind of thing. And you will notice that many businesses, especially small businesses, will use this friendly kind of tone in order to build up that rapport with their customers.